Chapter 438, Benefactor Chang Shan Yin. Translator, Chibi General Editor, Chibi General. The Poison Beard. Wolves did not make any stops. They charged towards the wind wolves. It's the Poison Beard wolves. Very soon, Goo Masters discovered the Poison Beard wolf pack and looked up. Strange. Don't the Poison Beard wolves only move around in poison grassland? Why are they outside? Some Goo Masters felt perplexed. There's probably a Goo Master controlling them. Guang clenched his fists, seeing the approaching poison beard wolves. His eyes, which showed despair, started to shine with the light of hope. Ah, young master is wise. Look there. There's a person. A few breaths later, a Goo Master pointed to a faraway place. As everyone observed closely, Fang Yuan appeared before them while riding the hump wolf. We're saved, everyone cheered. Not necessarily. Guang's eyes squinted. He was very rational. Less than 1,000 poison beard wolves. We might not be safe. It'll depend on his wolf enslavement skill. With this reminder, the Goo Masters started worrying. This person should be an enslavement path Goo Master, but he does not have many poison beard wolves. Not good. Poison beard wolves are weaker under sunlight. They are slightly inferior to the wind wolves. Oh no, this enslavement path Goo Master does not even have 1,000 beast king. He only has a few hundred beast kings. How can he block the assault of the wind wolf king? Guang suddenly said, no matter, as long as this Goo Master can gather the poison beard wolves and charge all at once, he can break the encirclement and would be able to save us. This greatly reduced the people's worry, but just as they felt hopeful, Fang Yuan willed, and the entire poison beard wolf pack spread out like pouring a basin of water. This! Many Goo Masters were tongue-tied. It's over. He's courting death. Some closed their eyes. Idiot, wasting such a chance. Some Goo Masters were stomping their foot in anger. They were extremely disappointed. They cursed and swore. Some even started to hate Fang Yuan. Guang's expression paled. As long as there was a chance to live, who would want to die? Fang Yuan's appearance gave them hope, but he also destroyed their hopes single-handedly. Wind Wolf King howled, causing the entire Wind Wolf pack to attack. Just as the two packs were about to engage in battle, Fang Yuan let out a loud howl. He was human, but he emitted the cry of a wolf. This call was desolate. It was wild. It was like a fire that was being blown by the wind in the night sky. The wolf howl could be heard from 800 steps away. The poison beard wolves in this range turned frenzy upon hearing it, summoning twice their original battle strength. Ah, this is the rank 4 wolf howl goo. It can increase the battle strength of wolf packs temporarily. It is a precious goo. This person is a rank 4 Goo Master. Fang Yuan's howl was shocking. It changed the expressions of the Goo Masters. Many pairs of despairing eyes gave off hope once again. Rank 3 and Rank 4 were two different concepts. Rank 3 was Elder, Rank 4 was Leader. Even Guang was only Rank 3 upper stage. After recognizing Fang Yuan's cultivation level, nobody scolded him anymore. Although Northern Plains Goo Masters were brave, they were not arrogant. They were filled with respect for experts and were humble towards strength. The poison beard wolves were originally weaker than the wind wolves, but now their battle strength surged, and they quickly overwhelmed the wind wolves. After just a short battle, the wind wolves retreated, and a large number of wind wolf corpses were left on the battlefield. Over a dozen wind wolves were sacrificed for the life of one poison beard wolf. What level of wolf enslavement skill is this? Such a grand feat caused the Goo Masters to stare till their eyes fell out. Unimaginable! This is the attainment of an enslavement master. Who in the world is this person? Many people looked at Fang Yuan like he was a monster. I have never heard of such a hidden expert living in this area. The gang was excited and shocked. Fang Yuan's strength caused the Wind Wolf pack's attention to be placed on the poison beard wolves. They only surrounded the GE tribe Goo Masters without attacking. This allowed these people to have a moment of rest under such circumstances. The Wind Wolf King is here, Guang said, as everyone became nervous again. Wind Wolf King had higher intelligence. It howled and gathered the elites of its pack. Very soon, with Wind Wolf King as the arrowhead, these elites moved like an arrow, charging into the formation, straight into the center, and attacked Feng Yuan. Enslavement Path Gu Masters were most afraid of beheading the leader tactic. This Wind Wolf King was a thousand-beast king. As it led the group of elites in attacking, they were simply unstoppable. Meanwhile, Feng Yuan only had a few hundred Beast King, level Poison Beard, Wolf Kings. But Feng Yuan was overjoyed instead of afraid. As he smiled lightly, it could not resist it. Wind Wolf King's intelligence was higher than other wolves, but it was still a wild beast. It could not compare with humans. Against other wolf packs, Feng Yuan needed to charge himself. But when battling the Wind Wolf King, Feng Yuan could create this formation to attract the Wind Wolf King to charge towards him. Swoosh! Wind Wolf King, who was sprinting, opened its mouth and shot out 3 large wind blades. The wind blades flew ahead and sliced through the wolf pack, creating a path as it targeted Feng Yuan. Careful! A Gu master on the mound could not help but scream, as the others were extremely nervous. Feng Yuan did not move. He waited for the wind blades to get near him before manipulating the hump wolf to evade, easily and narrowly avoid them, as the green-blue wind blades passed right beside him. Expert! Feng Yuan's calm and composed demeanor made the Gu masters think of this word. Feng Yuan willed and several poison beard wolf kings were already prepared, charging forward and forming a formation, blocking the Wind Wolf King. Wind Wolf King's speed was fast and had strong attacks with sturdy defenses. It was stronger than any of the poison beard wolf kings, and yet it could not break through this barrier. Feng Yuan's precise control allowed him to overcome a stronger foe, restraining the Wind Wolf King as it could only howl angrily and helplessly. Formidable! The great Wind Wolf King is being toyed by this man. This person's enslavement skill is on par with Zhang Baoya, Yang Poying, and Ma Sun. Northern Plains has a new first-rate enslavement expert now. If his wolf pack is stronger by a few times, he could take on a small mid-tribe single-handedly. Who is this person? He looks rather old. Gerguang was in a daze looking at Feng Yuan deal with the Wind Wolf King, feeling great admiration in his heart. Everyone shook their heads, guessing among themselves. This gave Feng Yuan an aura of mystery. It is about time, Feng Yuan muttered. He had the entire battle in his grasp. Seeing that the Wind Wolf King was about to escape, he knew that its battle intent was gone. Rank 3 Wolf Enslavement Gu, go! Feng Yuan willed, and his soul rank 3 Wolf Enslavement Gu flew out and turned into a light smoke, engulfing the Wind Wolf King. Wind Wolf King howled as it struggled, holding on as it did not submit to Feng Yuan's authority. Feng Yuan's eyes shone brightly. He had 100-man soul. He was not afraid of such competition between souls. As expected, after a while the Wind Wolf King could not resist anymore and submitted to Feng Yuan. This person's soul is extremely strong. He most likely has 100-man soul, someone exclaimed. With such skill in enslavement, it is not strange that he has 100-man soul. Someone rebuked, like Zhang Baoya, Yang Poying, and Ma Zun, they all have 1,000-man souls. After successfully planting the wolf enslavement Gu, Feng Yuan obtained his first 1,000 Wolf King. Wind Wolf King howled, and the wolf pack stood its movement. The noisy battlefield turned silent. The remaining 1,000 Wind Wolves obeyed the Wind Wolf King and joined Feng Yuan. This way, Feng Yuan's wolf pack size doubled, reaching 2,400 wolves. I was lucky this time. If not for these Gu masters restraining the wolves, I would have had to pay a bigger price to subdue this Wind Wolf King. Feng Yuan rode on the hump wolf as he gradually moved towards the mound. Guang and Gang were holding their breaths. This person would decide their life and death. As Feng Yuan got closer, Guang stood out from the crowd and placed his right hand at his chest, bowing deeply at Feng Yuan, shouting, "Esteemed expert, your strength brings me great admiration and reverence. Now our lives are in your hands. To live or to die, we will listen to your command. We will not have any complaints." "Ha ha ha, young warrior. I saw your battle earlier. You are as brave as a stallion. It reminds me of myself in the past. Fang Yuan sat on the wolf's back, laughing as he looked at the people warmly. You are the first batch of humans I've seen since I left Poison Grassland. I am very happy to return to this land. Rest assured Chang Shan Yin, am not a cruel and wicked person. Hearing Fang Wen's words, the Gu masters laughed as they relaxed. They had little primeval essence left now. If Fang Yuan wanted to kill them, they had no way of retaliating. Sometimes men were more dangerous than wolves. If they met a demonic Gu master, their outcomes would be even more tragic. Right now, everyone felt glad. They thought that they had met a righteous expert. Benefactor Chang Shan Yin. I am Jia's tribe's young tribe leader. You saved my life. Allow me to repay this debt. Let me invite you to our tent as a guest. I will do my best to make your stay an enjoyable one. Geo Guang invited earnestly. Of course, gratitude was a part of the reason, but he was also looking at Fang Yuan's strength. The chance of becoming familiar with an expert was not just good for him, it benefited the entire tribe as well. Ji tribe? Fang Yuan thought for a while. All right, I have already expended my primeval stones, and I also need to replenish my goo worms. I do need to rest and reorganize. He subtly expressed his needs and requests. It was a hint to Geguang. Without disappointing him, this young clan leader's eyes shone as he memorized these words to heart, laughing heartily. Benefactor Chang Shan Yin, thank you for accepting, then let me lead the way.